Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for checking out the video and for supporting the channel so far. Today I want to talk about Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now, I stated in one of the community posts that I actually want to talk about this collection of like this trilogy or remaster of the Mass Effect games by parts. So obviously we're going to start with the first game in the series, Mass Effect 1, which came out in 2008, I believe, or 2009, 2008 or 7, I'm not sure exactly. So, Mass Effect 1. I actually got this game on PC way back in the day, like not when it first came out, but sometime later. I remember I had to finish Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I just fell in love with BioWare at that point. So I looked up like some of some of the other games under their belt, and I saw an interesting game called Mass Effect. And like at that time, I wasn't really into sci-fi much per se, with the exception of Star Wars. But other than that, things like Star Trek or anything sci-fi related didn't really interest me too much. But Mass Effect caught my eye, and the game being from BioWare, to me it felt very promising. So I bought the game on PC. I tried to start it up, but unfortunately, my computer couldn't handle the first Mass Effect. And yeah, specs being too low for games were the bane of my existence, and I'm sure of many others way back. But yeah, uh, so unfortunately, I never really finished the first one. I actually played 2 and then 3. I finished those, like even 100%, like platinum those games on the PS3. And then they released the first Mass Effect on the PS3, was it like late 2013, I believe. And I got it on there. Unfortunately, I only played a little bit of it, and I didn't finish it for what reason? I'm not sure. I tried doing a playthrough on the channel for the trilogy, but then I caught wind of them doing the Legendary Edition, so I thought, you know what? I'll get busy with other games until that comes out, and it did. So, Mass Effect Legendary. I'm sorry, guys, it took me so long to get into the subject matter, but yeah. Anyways, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 1, the first game that kicks off this amazing, memorable trilogy. First off, they've given the game. I'm not gonna say like, it looks better than how it originally did, and it plays like, also I would say slightly better. Well, actually, it plays better. Especially when it comes to the Mako. I found myself dying a lot when I was driving the Mako on the original Mass Effect one, and the combat. I mean, of course, any game which is its first entry in any series would be the jankiest. uh, but so yeah, I mean the combat in the original is definitely a bit outdated. It plays better here, I would say. Of course, you still have a bit of, some kind of chance to miss your shots and things like that. But I gotta say, honestly speaking, personally, I prefer the weapons in the first Mass Effect, in the aspect that, yeah, you don't actually run out of ammo, they just overheat. And I actually prefer that type of that type of weapons. And I understand that the Lancer, I believe, which is the assault rifle, it appears in Mass Effect 3, and it like follows the same system. I'm not sure about 2. I'm not too sure about 2. If anyone can clarify that, I would appreciate it. But yeah, it appears in Mass Effect 3. And I'm honestly I'm honestly sticking to the Lancer as we speak on Mass Effect 3. But anyways, uh and the game, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I play it on casual because I just like wanted to enjoy the story and just blow the enemies away. But yeah, I honestly speaking, I kind of I kind of just like rushed through the story a bit, and there aren't many main missions. Like, you could finish the game pretty quickly if you focus like only on the story, which I did. I definitely need, and I also want to go back and play more of it because I know that I've missed out a lot. But I'm only commenting on what I've played so far, which wasn't much, but I definitely want to explore the first one more, especially since it's the more RPG focused kind of, and to me it's an unexplored Mass Effect game for the most part. I completely experienced the story, finished it. I like it, especially by the end. Like, I got access to a badass assault rifle, and I definitely want to do a new run and just blow everything away with that gun. But yeah, uh, I'm loving the trilogy so far. I mean, the remaster that they did, I fell in love with the game way back in the day when I played it. When I first played Mass Effect 2 in 2011, I think. Yeah, it was 2011 when it came out on PS3. But yeah, Mass Effect 1, I loved it. And I definitely want to go for another run and explore more of the game. It's, just awesome to see, like, and just play the trilogy back to back. Like, you make certain decisions and then you see them partake and like take effect in the second and third, whether it be in a direct or indirect way, but of course nothing that would kind of mess up the experience, of course, for game designing purposes. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on Mass Effect 1. Thank you for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. And we'll be doing more of these soon. And we'll see you all real soon. Can't wait to talk about Mass Effect 2 and then 3. And I also installed Andromeda on my console, and I understand that like many people don't really like that game. Some people don't even acknowledge it, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I played it when it came back, like when it came out in 2017. Honestly, I liked it. I mean, I understand the grievances that people had with the game, but I honestly liked it. And I'd like to cover it on the channel, maybe give my thoughts on it as well later on, but we'll see about that. But for now, we're focusing on the trilogy. It's awesome as ever. I'm loving every moment of it. And yeah, that's what I gotta say about a little bit about the series and on Mass Effect 1. So thank you guys so much again for checking out the video. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate your support. And we'll talk to you all real soon. Take care.